back to Toys, back with another awesome fun video. So you know what it means when I wear my Minnie Mouse ears. It's another Disney video. But today I thought I'd do an updated video of my, well, this one's going to be the 45 Disney question video. And I had been watching this Robin and Penny do one of these, and I thought it'd be fun if I did one as well. An updated version. I haven't done one in a while. I got my coffee right here, super yummy. And this I got from quotev.com, and this was done in 2013, but I thought I'd do an updated version for 2018. So let's get into it. There's 45 questions, so I'll try to go as quickly as I can through all of them. The first one is favorite Disney movie. My favorite Disney movie of all, if you guys didn't know already from my channel, is The Little Mermaid. I just relate to Ariel so much, and I love all the songs in the movie. I love how it makes me feel when I watch it. Number 2, Walt Disney World or Disneyland? Well, I've never been to Walt Disney World, so I have to say Disneyland. But I hope to go to Walt Disney World someday. It's on my bucket list, but Disneyland, of course, is my absolute favorite. I've been going since I was little. 3, favorite Disney character. Again, going back to The Little Mermaid, my favorite Disney character is Ariel. Who doesn't love Ariel? Okay, number 4, the first Disney movie you remember seeing in theaters. I really don't remember watching a Disney movie in theaters, but if I had to guess, it was probably Beauty and the Beast or Aladdin was probably one of my first Disney movies. Number 5, what type of Disney item do you collect the most? They gave examples of pins, vinyls, dolls. Well, there's 3 things I collect the most. Number 1 will have to be pins. Number 2 are Zoom Zooms, especially the little blind bag Zoom Zooms and Vinylmations. But I don't collect Vinylmations as much as I used to because they don't make as many Vinylmations and there's not a lot of trading going on with Vinylmations, so I don't do that anymore. But I love collecting pins. I used to trade all the time for Vinylmations when I used to do it back in the day in like 2012 to 2015. I would trade online on Facebook. I would also trade in the parks, and it was so much fun. And guys, I'm wearing my wintry Disney sweater. I know it's the first day of spring when I am filming this. I'm not sure when this video is going up, but happy first day of spring and happy spring to everyone. So next question is 6, your favorite Disney song. That's a tough one, but I think one of my absolute favorite Disney songs is A Whole New World, a dazzling place I never knew. I can't really sing or carry a tune, but that's one of my favorite songs just because I love putting it on and I seem to always want to listen to that song. 7, favorite attraction or ride at the parks. I have 2 favorite rides at the park. My number 1 favorite is Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. I absolutely love that ride. It's a roller coaster ride if you don't know. It's in Adventureland and it's one of my favorites. Next is the Tiki Room. I just love that song. Let the birds sing flowers in the Tiki Room. All the birds and the flowers in the Tiki Room. And what I love about the Tiki Room is I love going to the Tiki Room because I love anything that reminds me of the 50s and of summer and of tropical places. And you can eat your Dole Whip in there. Number 8, what is your dream job at Disney? That is a really tough one because I don't think I would have a dream job at Disney. Probably one of my dream jobs at Disney maybe would be to dress up as one of the characters. Number 9, who's the park character you never want to miss meeting at the parks? Ooh, that's another good question, guys. I'd probably really always want to meet Minnie Mouse and Mickey Mouse. They always make your day. Number 10, what's your most treasured Disney item? I don't have it with me, but my most treasured Disney item has to be my Ariel, my Little Mermaid book. It's a green cover. If I can find a picture, I'll show it to you guys. It's one of my favorite books because my dad used to read it to me when I was little, and it's just really special, and I can't wait to read it to my kids someday. 11, which Disney voice actor would you most like to meet? Ooh, that's a great question. I've met one of them that I've seen was the guy who plays Mater, the voice of Mater, but I'd really honestly love to meet Jodie Benson. She's my favorite. I've seen her on stage at D23, but that was about it. I would love to sit and talk to Jodie Benson for a couple of minutes and just ask her what it's like to be Ariel and everything like that. Number 12, favorite Disney movie that's not a classic, famous one. Example would be like Black Cauldron, but mine would have to be The Rescuers Down Under. I really, really love that movie, and Brave Little Toaster. Those are my two top. 13. If you could say anything to Walt Disney right now, what would it be? I'd probably say thank you. I know that's really simple and something that you're like, why would you just tell him thank you? But I would tell him, thank you so much for bringing out the kid in me and making everything Disney, because it brings joy to my life. Anytime I'm down, you lift me up, and I want to thank you for creating Disneyland and a place for people to escape. Number 14, your favorite snack to get at the parks. So my favorite snack, I actually have two favorite snacks. One of my most so I have one that's a savory treat and one that is a sweet treat. So my favorite savory treat, again, and you're all going to be like, why this? Because I can get it anywhere. But popcorn. There's something about Disneyland popcorn that I love, and I think what I love the most is that all the popcorn, you can buy little buckets, and I just learned on my last trip to Disneyland last year that you can refill the buckets for only $1. So it's really great value, and I really love getting the new buckets for Disneyland. You guys have seen all my buckets. I'll show you one. So this is what a bucket could look like. So I got one of these, and it's from the Disneyland 60th anniversary. So it's really, really cute. And I just love these buckets, and I love getting these. And then my sweet favorite treat is absolutely one of my favorites is I have to get Dole Whip. Me and my husband have to get Dole Whip at least twice on our trip, because we love to get Dole Whip and go inside the tiki room and eat it while we're watching the bird show and cooling off on a hot summer day. It's one of our favorites. 15. Your favorite parade show at the park. My favorite parade show that is coming back is Paint the Night. I absolutely love Paint the Night. It's so spectacular. It's so glittery, and I love it. And I also love Fantasmic. Oh, wait. Actually, I take that back. My favorite, well, Paint the Night is one of my favorites, but my absolute favorite of all, and I forgot about it, is World of Color. I absolutely love World of Color and California Adventure. But those would be my favorites for Disneyland Park. Okay, 16, Flounder, Sebastian, or Scuttle? A very hard question, but I love Flounder because he's so squishy, so cuddly, and I just love his colors. And that he's a little shy and funny around Ariel. 17, your favorite Disney memory. My favorite Disney memory is going to Disneyland on my honeymoon. And you may ask, why is that my favorite? It's not just because I got to go for my honeymoon. I've been to Disneyland a bunch of times before that. I went every year almost since 2012, except for 1 year right before we got married. But what I love about that trip especially is we got to experience some new things that I thought in my life I would never, ever be able to do, which is one, to stay at the Grand Californian and California Adventure. We got to stay there. I never thought I'd get to do that. 2, I never thought I'd got to eat at Steakhouse 55 in the Disneyland Hotel. OMG, such a great place. Great steaks, great service, won a memorable dinner, and I never thought I'd ever get to eat at Napa Rose, because all these places are really expensive, and they're just places I just thought I'd never get to enjoy. 18. Do you have a favorite pair of Mickey ears? Yes, right here. These new ones that my husband got me for Valentine's Day. I love them because they are the old school style mini ears. That is why I love them. And the old school style mini ears are my favorite. And I cannot wait to wear these when I go on my next trip. 19. If you could, what forgotten princess would you add to official lineup? I'm not sure what that means, but if they mean someone who's not a princess yet, I would say Hercules and Meg. 20. Your favorite princess dress outfit? That's kind of hard, but I'd probably say Belle's dress is really great. There's a lot of them. 21. Your favorite Disney soundtrack? Ooh, there's too many great soundtracks, but I think the Hercules soundtrack and Lion King are one of the best. Hercules, it always gets stuck in my head and I just love it. 22. Genie, Abu, Carpet, Iago, or Raja, the tiger? Probably Genie, just because I love Robin Williams and it's nostalgic for me. I grew up on the Genie and he is super funny. 23. Favorite restaurant at the park? Ooh, I have a lot of favorite restaurants at the park. But one of my absolute favorite restaurants in Disneyland is in New Orleans Square. I forgot the exact name. I think it's called Cafe Orleans. And if I'm wrong, I'll correct myself. But Cafe Orleans because you can get a Monte Cristo sandwich and the pommes frites. Those are one of our favorite treats, like meals that are not outside the park. So I love it because a Monte Cristo sandwich, and I'll insert a picture of it, it's like a layered ham and cheese sandwich. Just think of it like a New Orleans style ham and cheese sandwich that's covered in powdered sugar, and the pommes frites are amazing. They're French fries with a little bit of Parmesan cheese, a little bit of parsley on them. They come with this remoulade that's super spicy and super amazing. And me and my husband absolutely love that meal. It's one of our go-tos when we go to the park. How did you first discover the magic of Disney? I don't remember how I ever discovered the magic of Disney, but I want to say ever since I was little, my parents showed me Disney because Disney cartoons were all the rage and things to do. So I think I really discovered my magic of Disney back later in my late 20s because I started going with my boyfriend at the time, which is now my husband, and we started going, and I think I rediscovered my love of Disney. I always loved it as a kid. Me and my sister loved it. We loved everything about Disney. I remember as a kid always going to the Disney store on a Sunday after church and going with my mom and always getting coloring books and things. So that's probably it. 25. What attraction are you most likely to go to first when you're at the parks? Well, me and my husband, and I'm going to save this as my last question as part 1. I'm going to do this in 2 parts because there are 45 questions and this tag will get a little too long. So we're going to do 25 here and we'll do the rest on the next video. But to answer that question, what attraction are you most likely to go to first? We either do 2 different things. We either go to Adventureland first on the left, or we go right and we go to Tomorrowland. But most likely we hit up Tomorrowland and we try to go on Space Mountain first, because Space Mountain always has a huge long line and we always want to get there first so that we can ride that, and we like to ride that multiple times, so riding that in the very beginning sets off our trip and makes it the best. So I hope you guys enjoyed this part 1 of me answering 25 of the 45 questions of a Disney tag. I wanted to do an updated version because I love Disney. I'm missing Disney. I'm going back to Disney soon enough, so I thought this would be a little nostalgia for you guys. And please do this tag for yourself if you guys would like to. I'd love to hear your answers on what you guys are into. So stay tuned for part 2 coming up real shortly. Hope you guys have a magical day. Bye guys!